most of the people who have stuff to say about other people's cosplay, they don't cosplay. Isn't that weird? The people who have the most to say, I can tell, I can just feel it, I know, have the most to say about others' cosplay is people who don't cosplay. Don't allow people to stop you from cosplaying, regardless of your race, regardless of your hair texture, regardless of if you want it to be fashion, regardless of if you want to just buy a store-bought cosplay. You are able to do it however you choose, and don't allow others to shy you away from this.
Christ's love isn't like everybody else's love. It's not like the world's love. The world's love loves you when you do things right or when you do things with them. But as soon as you make a mistake, they take that love away. But what I've experienced with the love of Christ is that it loves first. It loves through wrongdoing. It loves when you shouldn't be loved anymore. It's unconditional. And that's the love that I believe is going to change the world and has changed me.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Micaiah. I'm back and I'm black and I'm back and I'm black and I'm back and I'm black and I'm back and I'm black.
Sasha here. Excuse me? Supermodels do not fly business class. Now, I'm not gonna demand a private jet, but I think Jag could at least spring for first class.
And today I am bringing you all another video diving into cosplay does not need to be accurate. And as you can see, I am SpongeBob. I put a little fashion twist on it. I'll show it on the side of the screen, whichever way. But cosplay does not need to be accurate. And there's this constant misconception that you need to be exact or the same color, or this needs to be here, this tattoo needs to be here. Cosplay is to show your creative liberty and freedom when it comes to the character, and you're showing your interpretation of the character, and it does not need to be accurate. And within this ignorant world and ignorant society, people nitpick on cosplay, and it doesn't really make much sense to me. It's because cosplay is supposed to be fun, not so serious, not so tense, and that's what I love about it, and I want to dive into this. But before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to see more of me. And if you're new, hey, and if you're a returner, I really, truly appreciate the love. I don't take it for granted for you all clicking on this video. So I thank you, and I thank you. And for all who are new, you should know I do an array of topics. I am extremely diverse. I do more nerdy topics, I do nostalgic topics, and I do more conscious topics. Plus, I dibble and dabble within vlogs. So if you're interested in any of those facets, then you'll most definitely love it over here. I'm your girl, okay? And if you get the chance, please check out my social media platforms down within the description box, where I display my passion for fashion along with other interests that I have. So let's dive back into the video. And when I look through different cosplayers' comments, and I just see the different commentary space, a lot of times I realize people are so nitpicky, and that's not what cosplay is about. Cosplay is about being fun. You don't have to be fashionable. I love to be fashionable with my cosplay. I put my own little like twist and spin on it in my way, but that's because I love fashion. But if someone wants to go buy a store-bought cosplay and just call it a day, that is fine. Or if someone doesn't want to add their own flair to it, they just want to be exact, that is okay too. Two things can exist in each of the spaces, but I think the issue is that you either have some people who are like bashing people for their cosplay not being fashionable, and then you also have people who are bashing people for their cosplay not being exact. It's just a whirlwind of issues that we have within the community. And what I love about cosplay is you truly have the creative liberty to do it how you want to interpret it. I think that's what has caused me to grow and love cosplay, because I'm not gonna lie to you all, I just started cosplaying for like the past 2.5 years, because truly it was kind of corny to me. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. When I went to conventions, I would just do t-shirts, do my anime t-shirts and call it a day, or like maybe have a hat on. I was not into doing a full-on cosplay, but I love it so much is because I'm able to put my own spin and flair on it. That's why I love it, right? Everyone's different, but I like my cosplay to be a certain kind of way, fashionable and having fun with it and showing me through my cosplay. But I know some people don't like that, but that's what's caused me to fall in love with cosplay. It's because I'm able to show my uniqueness and my creativity through it. You're able to do things the way you want to do it within a cosplay space. And I think people are always trying to police things or put their opinion on it when it doesn't matter. If people want to cosplay and if they want to play around with it and have fun and make it more fashionable, then that's their prerogative. I actually want to start doing more fashion cosplay because I enjoy it. It's fun. I don't know. It's just very fun to me. It's supposed to be fun. When cosplay is no longer fun, then you're in the red area. You're in the red area. Cosplay is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be free. And if you feel like you're confined or you feel like you are not comfortable in it, then you shouldn't be doing it. You should do it because you are comfortable and you want to have fun in it. Don't allow others to stop you from cosplaying. Because the goal of the haters is to say something, and the most of the people who have stuff to say about other people's cosplay, they don't cosplay. Isn't that weird? The people who have the most to say, I can tell, I can just feel it, I know, have the most to say about others' cosplay is people who don't cosplay. So why do you care in the first place? So don't allow people to stop you from cosplaying, regardless of your race, regardless of your hair texture, regardless of if you want it to be fashion, regardless of if you want to just buy a store-bought cosplay. You are able to do it however you choose, and don't allow others to shy you away from this.
Hey man, I'm gonna be real with y'all. There's too many people walking around giving their 2 cents and stuff that it's not welcomed. This individual that goes by the name of Jahara Jade, who posted this on Instagram, is cosplaying as Free Ren. And to be fair, the cosplay blew up. She got 364,000 likes and it got 24 million views. She popped off. Now, for those of you who don't know what Free Ren looks like, this is what she looks like. She's an elf. The cosplay is dope. Why is it that this individual decided to quote tweet it and say it's always been interesting that so many black cosplayers just wear their own hair or textured wigs, sometimes the right color, sometimes not, with cosplays instead of trying to look as much like the character as possible? I'm gonna answer that question with another question. What's your problem? This is the second time in the span of a couple of weeks that I've seen somebody talking about a black cosplayer's fit and just sending hate their way unwarranted. Unfortunately, recently there was a young lady who committed because of all the hate that she was getting because of her cosplays online. And not only that, if you go on Twitter and you see the comparison between Jahara and the person who made that post, the person who quote tweeted that is getting flamed, brother. Moral of the story, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all.
We normalize cosplay being for fun first and foremost. I have accessorized my cosplays for years because it's fun. Outside of cosplay, I really like decoricade. I like having my own spin on things. That is just the way that I like to cosplay. That's what I find fun, and I don't really see an issue with it. If you don't know who I'm cosplaying, you could just very quickly check the tags or just scroll and go on with your day. There's plenty other Tisha cosplayers that look very accurate, and that's okay. I don't want to do a box head thing. I like doing makeup. I like using my abundance of clips. It was meant to be kind of like a humanized version of her anyways, because unfortunately I am a human, not a toon, not from Roblox. It's also a closet cosplay. I didn't buy anything new for her. I was just using things that I had. Yeah, I don't see the issue, and I don't think it needs to be normalized. This is an argument that's been happening since 2020, and I don't really know why we haven't all just like kind of accepted that people are gonna cosplay how they want to cosplay, because it's my cosplay and my account and my creative outlet. And although I am making content to be viewed and consumed by you guys, it is my content, and if you don't like it, you could just block me, scroll. Like I said, there's other cosplayers. And yeah, sorry if this comes off as rude. I'm kind of sick of getting these comments, because like I said, I've been an over-accessorized cosplayer for years, and I have always just thought that it is so unnecessary. I used to be a way more stereotypical over-accessorized cosplayer, and what I mean by that is like lots of candy, no matter the character, and not that there's literally anything wrong with that. People would tell me at least make the accessories fit the character. So in my cosplays now, that is something that I try to do, and still people are not happy with it. So I'm not going to change it. I'm not going to change the way I cosplay. It's my cosplay, my account, my videos. It's my own hobby. It's not hurting anybody. If you don't like it, you can block me. Or cosplay her yourself.
Not need contacts for your cosplays? Look, now, I don't know who need to hear this. Hold on, we about to sit down. I don't know who told us that our cosplays aren't good unless we have contacts. That just brings the whole cosplay together. Like, I've done so many cosplays where I didn't put in contacts, because first of all, I don't like to be digging in my eyes. Second of all, I like to have nails on, and there's the girlies out there that can put their contacts in with their nails, but I don't trust it for me. Me personally, like there's girlies out there that'll bleach their hair, dye it, but me personally, I don't trust myself with the bleach. I don't want to mess up my hair, just like I don't trust myself with the contacts. I don't want to mess up my eyes. So like that's why I still wear glasses. I don't even wear like the regular contacts just so I can see. So like I can't see myself wearing colored contacts just for cosplay.
Of hate towards cosplayers, black cosplayers specifically,
cosplaying with curly haired wigs, cosplaying with braid wigs, cosplaying with lock wigs, cosplaying with even wavy wigs, when the characters canonically don't have that. And what I have to say is that y'all are boring. I'm so sorry. Do y'all want everyone to have the same cookie cutter cosplay? And it's predominantly from non-cosplayers who don't get what cosplaying is, because so many people see cosplay as just recreate the character. That's it. Dressed from head to toe, you have to look exactly like the character. And if that's your vibe of cosplaying, go for it. Go for it. There's nothing wrong on that. But there's a certain point where it's like, if every cosplayer looked the same, does it not get boring? Me personally, you can see my Tamaki work in progress in the background. You notice that pink strip? I add a pink strip or a pink piece to every single cosplay I did, because that adds my own personal touch to it. Same thing, whenever I make a cosplay and I style a wig, I like to add a little bit of curls into it because my hair is curly. I want myself to be reflected, whether that's adding my favorite color, which is hot pink, or adding parts of my identity, including my hair. When I cosplay as well, I like to add a little bit of an embroidery touch because I enjoy embroidery. Why are y'all complaining that someone's adding their own personal touch to a costume? Cosplay is not supposed to be cookie cutter, or else what's the point of it? Like, y'all are boring! Absolutely boring.
This one's pretty.
Not according to the book. If you go by the checklist, this one's perfect.
But I like how mine's a little off-center. It's got wobbly sides.
How long until black people can cosplay in peace? Because every time a black nerd decides to cosplay a character, somebody pops up and is like, "Nuh-uh, Nene. That character isn't black, I'll have you know." Whoa there, Willis. When did Wolverine get that dark? I don't remember that part of the show. But the same people won't hesitate to show up in blackface and always say it to black cosplayers about characters that were never white in the first place. When people cosplay outside their race, they get treated negatively. But when new characters of color pop up, it's a woke conspiracy. And I think the real reason behind this stuff is because people hope that if they make the nerd community as hostile as possible, black people will just stop showing up. If you're a black nerd, don't let someone else's Eurocentric imagination limit your own personal fulfillment. Those people don't even need cosplay. They need a therapy appointment!
So, I thank you all for watching. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. Please leave your thoughts and perspectives on the matter. But as I always state within the comment section, we must be respectful. I'm okay with disagreements. I'm okay with you agreeing with me. I love that. However, I love both sides of it, but we must be respectful. And I want you all to remember that you are loved by the God who created the universe. He made you for such a special purpose. There's no mistake about you. So let your light shine bright and do not dim your light for anyone. So, I'll check you all out in the next video. Stay blessed, everyone.